Hello and welcome to the Estadio Municipal Reino de León for this Copa del Rey game between Cultural Leonesa and Real Madrid. We see the two teams in the tunnel on this rather humble ground compared to the Santiago Bernabeu where Madrid were playing this past weekend. It's the first cup fixture for Los Merengues due to their participation at the end of the year in the FIFA Club World Championship. They get their campaign in this competition underway early. We're up against Cultural Leonesa for only the second time in the club's history. Well, the two teams are out. We've got a scheduled 9 PM local time start, and Zinedine Zidane has chosen a very strong lineup indeed for Real Madrid. Up against a Cultural Leonesa side who are aware this is their biggest game of the season. Here's the lineup chosen by the home side. Jorge Palazzi starts in goal. Gonzalez, Gianni, Fournier and Bastos play at the back. It's Gonzalez and Mario Ortiz ahead of them. Gaillard, Martinez, Colinas and Toni complete the lineup. Antonio Martinez, a former Real Madrid Castilla player, part of the Madrid Academy. That's first 11 chosen by Rubén de la Barrera, the Cultural Leonesa coach. There we see him on the bench. And this young breed of coaches coming up through the ranks of Spanish football. Referee for today is Mr. Trujillo Suarez. And coming up we'll see that strong Real Madrid lineup picked by Zinedine Zidane. First of all, a look at the two captains, Antonio Martinez, and trotting over it's Pepe. Real Madrid playing in that purple strip today. And here's their lineup. Casillas starts in goal, Danilo, Nacho, Pepe and Carvajal at the back. Toni Kroos surprisingly gets the start in the centre of midfield. James and Isco play either side of him. Asensio, Morata and Lucas Vázquez replace Benzema, Ronaldo and Bale. A tremendously strong lineup chosen by Zinedine Zidane. He's aware of the humiliation suffered by Real Madrid in the Cup last season. Were disqualified from the competition for fielding Denis Cheryshev against Cadiz. Zidane setting out his stall. Will the decision backfire though? With no like-for-like replacement for Toni Kroos in the absence of Luka Modric. And a tough run-in coming up in La Liga before the Christmas break. Cultural Leonesa, top of their Segunda B group. Real Madrid, top of La Liga. They face tonight in the Copa del Rey. In a game which is about to get underway. Real Madrid going from left to right. Cultural Leonesa in the all-white strip today, going from right to left. It's Madrid who kick us off. Isco sets up a shot himself, it's parried away by the stopper, Jorge Palazzi. First chance of the game, 3 minutes and 50 seconds in. The right boot of Isco. Toni Kroos will take the free kick. Over one-man wall is being pulled back the required 10 yards. just Antonio Martinez in there. Plenty of Real Madrid players in the box. Swung over by Cruz, and the ball finds its way in the net. Real Madrid take the lead. Too dominant in the air for Cultural Leonesa to deal with. Just 5 minutes in, well, James Rodriguez saying it came off the back of his head. And it did. He wasn't the one who put it in. It actually comes off the Cultural Leonesa defender. And it's unfortunate for him. Didn't know anything about it until it was in the bottom right-hand corner. Cultural Leonesa 0, Real Madrid 1. And now on the attack it's Toni Suarez. Brings it up. Here comes a shot from his teammate. Similar to that Isco effort. This time it's Alex Gallar. South American press not too happy with the continued absence of James Rodriguez from starting lineups. I don't think they're really featuring as a sub as of late. Here comes Morata. Gets it back from Cruz. Will drill this one across. It falls to the back post, and Isco unable to finish. Oh, it wasn't Isco, in fact. It was Marcos Asensio. Isco was running through the middle. He darted to the near post, left the ball in the end. Asensio fires over. I'll try and go outside here. There's players in the box now. Lucas Vasquez goes outside, tried to clip one in, and it's headed towards goal. It's a good save from Palazzi. Have a look at that chance for Isco, which was parried away by the goalkeeper. Coming up to 20 minutes played. Cultural Leonesa 0, Real Madrid 1. Neat back heel here, could be the surprise goal, but it's blocked off Kiko Casilla. Alex Gallar must have been thinking that was a career-defining moment for him. Well, it would have been one to remember. Delicious back heel from Julen Colinas. Going to be James Rodriguez to take the free kick, scoops it in. Nice hit with venom onto the crossbar from Toni Kroos. He says there was a deflection along the way. It nearly found its way in. Lucas Vasquez comes in from the right-hand side. Gets put out from under his feet, and it's the second goal of the game scored by Marcos Asensio. 2-0 to Real Madrid. There's Marcos Asensio, who gets the goal, played through by Lucas Vazquez, completely unmarked. By the time the defence were on him, he was already getting ready to lay off the shot. And he scored on his first game in every competition. He scored in the Copa del Rey now. His first game for Real Madrid in this prestigious competition. Good turn by Morata after winning the ball back. Looks for the 1-2, it's back with Alvaro Morata! Off Palazzi's heel. Great chance for Morata to make it 3-0. Ball rolled through, Pepe is onto it. Pull back there on Morata, he wants to fight for it himself. He's played it across to James Rodriguez, who sets up a left-footed curler that crashes into the advertising hoardings. Lucas Vazquez was keen to have it. Some of these players not getting regular playing time. All played through. Alvaro Morata, a chance to increase the advantage, and he slots the ball through the legs of the goalkeeper. Well, it takes just seconds into the second half for Real Madrid to add to their advantage. It's Alvaro Morata, who scored at the weekend against Athletic Club, who finds the net once again for Real Madrid. It's his first in the Copa del Rey. The assist provided by James Rodriguez. How about that for a finish? The nutmeg into the bottom right-hand corner. Isco. Isco has about play behind him, makes the turn, gets the nutmeg, referee plays the advantage, shot set up, and the goal is scored. Number 4 for Madrid. It's Asensio's second of the game. Referee playing a good advantage after Isco had been fouled. Madrid have come out motivated for this second half. Well, he tried to stop Isco. He was hacked down by Zibalun, but it fell into the path of Marco Asensio. He set up a terrific shot. The swerve caught out defender and goalkeeper. First corner for the home side. Ball is taken out of the box. Real Madrid on the counter-attack. This is where they're very dangerous indeed. We'll play through. Lucas Vazquez might get to this second. They try and hound the defence, but the ball back to Jorge Palazzi. Will flick through. Goal number 5. Morata gets his second. Just 10 minutes after his first. Played him for Morata. Cultural Leonesa 0, Real Madrid 5. Their quality winning out so far in the second period. Taking advantage of every opening, every mistake. Offside flag stays down against Morata. It's a good finish from him with the inside of his ankle. He finds the net. Two players on course for a hat-trick for Real Madrid. Marco Asensio and Alvaro Morata. A player that Real Madrid have high hopes for. Will play through to Morata. He's on for a hat-trick. And it's just wide of the far post from Morata as it bobbled. Him having brought it down onto his chest. Surface caught him out. Dragged him slightly wide, still opened up his body. Left-footed shot around the post. Opportunity here for Cultural Leonesa. It's Kiko Casilla who makes the save. Tiotti couldn't get the rebound. It's hooked away. To the right. It's smashed with authority into the right post by Lucas Vázquez. Well, another goal for Real Madrid. Coming in droves now. This time it's Nacho who gets on the score sheet. Swung over and it's hit by Nacho. It's a spectacular strike. Was maybe in reach of the goalkeeper who flew after it. It's Nacho's first goal of the season. And it's one for his personal highlight reel. Obviously been watching Kevin Prince Boateng's goal at the weekend for Las Palmas against Villarreal. Hard to imagine them clawing anything back from the visit to the Bernabeu. It's a good away trip though. One for the history books of the club. And the shot is set up here, which is tipped wide by Kiko Casilla. Alex Gaillard has been trying those all night. Yet to find much success. Toure again. Drags it away from Kovacic. Has to go backwards though. Players calling for it on either flank. Bastos waits. Bastos gets past Coentrao, swings one over to the back post where it's met on the volley, pulled back. Cultural Leonesa score against Real Madrid with a brilliantly worked goal. Some players have paid the price for it, but once again Real Madrid failed to keep a clean sheet. Benja Martinez smashes in on the volley. Well, a moment to remember for him. The mistake is by Coentrao, doesn't get the ball away. Ball swung back across. It's on the half volley by Benja. He doesn't celebrate, but it's going to be a moment that he remembers all the rest of his life. A goal against Real Madrid, even in a losing effort. Shot is going to be set up here, put outside by Alex Gaillard. Any player deserves a goal for Leonesa. It's him after so many attempts. Tries to take on the entire defence. Pepe just ushers him wide. Run inside, Alex Gaillard. Oh, he just needed to provide the finish, maybe the best opportunity he's had, as the defence just backed up and backed up. What a chance that was for him. Went around the back of Coentrao, showed him outside. Nacho had moved out of the way as well. The goal was gaping for Alex Gaillard. We're into stoppage time now. Mariano thought about a shot, instead he's going to move his way into the box. He waits for a return ball, rises with the header and puts it in. Goal number 7. Mariano scores for Real Madrid, right on the final whistle. Well, he pointed to where he wanted it. Received the cross in acres of space. It's past the goalkeeper to round off the scoring. The final score here: Cultural Leonesa 1. Real Madrid 7. Second period still to come in the Bernabeu of this game. The second leg. However, comprehensive victory for Real Madrid. They shouldn't be worried about the return fixture. Own goal, then an Asensio and Morata brace apiece. Nacho and Mariano capping off the scoring. Leonesa's scorer is Benja, who came on as a substitute in the second half.